Good day, everyone. So today we're going to teach you how to create a photo gallery using buttons in Macromedia Flash. Okay, so first step is that make sure that you have the main menu. So we're going to plan our photo gallery that there should be a main menu and then there will be a navigation of photos after that main menu. Okay, so first is on the first frame, we're going to insert here the title of my photo gallery. Okay, so I'm going to resize it like this. There. Okay. Next is that you have to insert another layer for your button. So let's rename the layer to photos, and then the other one is for the buttons. Okay, so I'm going to put the photos on top. So for the buttons, I'm going to insert buttons from the library and from the pictures. So in my case, I will be using this photo for my home. Okay, so this is a photo copied from the internet. Okay, and then for the next and previous button or back, I'm going to insert it from the common libraries. And then buttons. And then I will be using classic. And then from the classic, there are arcade, circle, components. So I'm going to use circle. And I'm going to choose the circle button, which is for the next, and the previous button for the back. Okay, so this one. So I'm going to resize this to make it bigger. The same with the previous or the back button. Okay, so now I have now 3 buttons here. For my photo gallery. Okay, so these 2 buttons are already button symbol, but this one is a picture. So I'm going to convert this to button. So press F8 and then I'm going to rename it as a home and then click OK. So now I have now 3 buttons on my main menu. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my photos. So I'm going to insert here a keyframe. So I will press F6 here and then delete this picture. And then I'm going to use any picture from the library. Okay, there. So this is my first picture. And then insert another picture here. Press F6 and then delete this picture. And then drag another one. Okay, F6 again on the next frame, delete, and then drag another picture. So this is quite big, so I'm going to resize this. Okay. Okay, so this is my third picture. Now for my fourth, insert keyframe, delete the picture, and then I'm going to insert another picture. Here. There. And then another picture. So I should have at least 5 photos or picture in my stage. Okay, so I'll be using this one. So I have the same picture. Okay, so I will just flip this there. Okay, and then rotate. So it might there. Control C, Control V. Okay, so that I can have a different photo here. Okay. There. So for example, I have now 5 photos. Okay. Now, since I have already my pictures already on each frames, and I have already my main menu, I have already my buttons, so I will be working now for my buttons. So first is I'm going to work on my buttons for my next button. I will be putting an action script. Okay, so I will press F9 to insert the action script here. So type on, open parenthesis, press, and then close parenthesis, open bracket, enter, type next, capital letter F, frame, open close parenthesis, semicolon, and then close bracket or close brace. So that is the codes for the next frame. Okay, so I'm going to close this now. I'll go to my back button. I'll press F9 and then type here on, open, press, close bracket or close parenthesis, and then type open bracket, enter. Instead of next frame, I will be typing prev, capital letter F, frame, open close parenthesis, semicolon, and then close bracket or close brace. So that's how it is for back button. Okay, so if done with the back button and the next frame, okay, we will going to put the code for the home button. Okay, for the home button, the code is like this: on, open parenthesis, press, close parenthesis, and then open bracket, and then type, go to capital letter A for end, and then capital letter P for play. Okay, open parenthesis, you type 1 because that means when you click the home button, it will go to frame 1. Okay, semicolon, enter, and then close brace. So that is the action script for the home button because you want it to go back to frame 1 when you click the home button. Okay, so that's how. So I'll close it. Okay, if you try to test the movie by pressing the control enter, your movie will look like this. Okay, so in order for you to stop the animation on the main menu, okay, so you have to click the frame 1 here, click the frame 1, and then click F9, and then type here, stop, semicolon. That's all. Okay, so when you press Control Enter, it will automatically stop on frame 1. So when you press the next button, it will go to the next frame. Okay, so since my next frame has no buttons, so I cannot go to the next frame again. So what we're going to do is we are going to copy the keyframes here on the buttons going here. Okay, so I will just click F6, F6 or F5 will do. Okay, so when you copy the frames from that uh, from the frame 1, automatically all frames will have the buttons. Okay, so all you have to do is adjust it, go to each frame, and then adjust the buttons like this. Okay, this one. Okay, wait, here. So I will be selecting the button, and then let's move it here. Okay, and then we'll just adjust the picture there. Okay, okay, so the same with this one. So we'll move the buttons here. Okay, so it's done. Okay, always remember that when you put the codes, you always put it here on the frame 1 before you copy for the next few frames, because if not, other buttons will do not have any codes at all. Okay, so better to work first on the buttons and then put the codes on it before you copy. Okay, so when you press Control Enter, this will what happen to your photo gallery. When you click next, it will go to the next photos, and then when you click back, it will go back, and then next, and then home. That's all. So I hope you learned something. Till the next video. Bye.